Here it is, boys. Boom. Heatboys still bringing the heat. Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles line, obviously. Check that out. We're going to bring out Leo. This is the second release in the Heatboys Ninja Turtles line. He's number 3 for some reason. But, whatever. Michelangelo, man. He's a fan favorite for sure. Coolest attitude. Probably the coolest mech. Who is it? Raphael is coming out next. And he has more of a look like this. Like the Grendizer. That is the Sentinel Grendizer. I threw a little lightning effect. There's the future one. Love it. So anyway, long story short, I'm just giving you a quick comparison. So this is similar to what's coming out with the next mech, Raphael. If you see it online, he has like the super arms. Those two shin coverings, leg coverings, and or foot coverings, those right there, I don't think he has any leg upgrades, the Raphael. So he's more just, I guess you can say, of a top heavy, kind of just the arms. So his legs don't have any beefing up. I don't care for the arms. I love the whole idea of the mech turtles. I just don't like the idea of... I don't know what I was going to say. I guess I don't like the Raphael one as much. I don't like when his arms are spread out. You just see kind of like just a little something like this just attaching the arms. I don't know. It's the mech suit's enough. The heavy guns on the mech suit I get, but Raphael has like a mech suit on his mech suit. So I don't know, but we're going to check it out. I'm going to get all of them anyway. I can't wait to see Donatello. He's going to be the sniper. I called that one way back before any promotion. When I first heard of this series coming out. And I mean, just for the record, I'd love to give a shout out to Bombusby. That's where I got this from. Bombusby.com. They have some pretty good deals. Right now, my top 3 favorite stores are probably for new stuff. I mean, we can go Mandrake, we can go Saruga, yeah, but whatever. My 3 favorite right now is Gundamit, Show Z, and I'm going to say, you know, right here, Bombusby. They're pretty good. Here we go. So you have this nice piece here. Envelope. Piece of into something. Let's open it up. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, look at that. Nice booklet. Before the big reveal, I did a review on Mech Leo. And with that being said, peace to my new buddy Al. We linked up on Instagram. He's a cool shit. New subscriber to the channel also. And anyone new who subscribed, we reached over 500 since my last video, 500 subscribers. And I did want to take a time out just to appreciate that and say thank you. That's really cool. And we're just going to keep the videos going. So Mech Leo, have right here. We're going to compare him. Also, a thing really, really cool to note. These blades are metal. Yeah. These blades are die cast, boys. So, yep. Just playing with big boy toys over here. Oh, he is sick, though. I threw these on the back. The reason why I did was because, you know how samurais, they, you know, traditionally some of them would carry around a flag to represent their crew. So it kind of Looks like that in a way, but it also looks like he whipped the swords out. He just slashed them out of their sheaths. So it kind of has like a dual purpose. It gives it that flag. I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, I got these cheap, so if you go to AliExpress, but beware. I mean, the paint apps and everything aren't the best on them, but I mean, just for some effects. And I'll tell you right now, guys, everybody's different. We all know that. I've bought in a bunch of effect pieces, buildings. I mean, I had these visions of grandeur that I was going to have, and then the space just runs out so quick. So, yeah, a lot of the effects and stuff, I would get cheap if I were you, because you never know. You might end up not using them, storing them away in a box. I don't have room for all that stuff. Here are the accessories. I'll try to cut down the glare, but these are all pieces here. I would take the top off to show you to eliminate the glare, but they'll fall out because they're not all clicked in. But these are the stand pieces. I am sure some of these pieces might go on the actual turtle. So far, the magnet, the stands have all been magnet. I'm pretty sure all the stands are the same. You really need one. You know what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to display them with one of the stands just around on the ground. Like that's the sewer cap, and I'll have all four of them kind of displayed around that probably. Also, a couple of my road bros did confirm that these translucents, this is the second tray, these translucent pieces are the pre-order little figures. I'm not going to take them out or anything. I think I take out one and I put them inside the actual turtle as a driver. But the translucent are for pre-orders. This here is the regular gray version. Wow, I didn't think you got a regular gray version. That's cool. I didn't even notice that until right now. I'm just opening this with you. I didn't even check this out yet, guys. Couple ammo satchels, I guess you could call it. Reserves, some more. You have the gun, which does spin. Warning, I can't read that, so I'm just going to use it anyway. I mean, that could literally say, oh, never mind. Don't rotate Gatling gun with hands. Okay. So you could strip the gears. I was just going to say that could be plutonium in there, and I'd be fucking with it because I don't know any better. So that's the weapons tray. Boys, this is heavy. Oh, this is heavy. So this is the main mech, main figure, and he comes with the translucent pizza slice with the magnet to turn on all the features. If you you know, I'm pretty sure it's the chest. There's different spots. Leo has it too, where the eyes light up. You touch the forehead. The thing that's cool about die-cast figures, these chains just reminded me, because I've been watching some videos about McFarlane toys, you know, just random review videos here and there, you know, big nerdy, displaying model behavior, Robo Don't Know, you know, just to name a few. But they've been talking about, you know, Carbon Scoring's another one also. He's pretty good. But they've been talking about back in the day how the Spawn figures came with like metal chains and people would get excited. Oh, real metal. I mean, we're already dealing with real die-cast here from day one, boys. But, you know, the cool thing is the accessories. You know the metal parts are already going to be metal. I mean, the figure is questionable. There's joints, there's pieces. But, like, if you get a metal chain, like every Soul of Chogokin figure that I have that has a metal, the only thing that has metal to it. But the only thing I'm disappointed is a lot of the swords aren't metal. They're those chrome plastics. I mean, these Leo swords right here are just... I mean, these things, and they have that kind of cybernetic etching to it, but not overdone, you know, just enough. And that's real. I mean, if I just did this on camera and if I was monetized, I'd get demonetized because you'd be seeing the blood. See? I put this on. I want you guys to have the first impressions. No head is your first impression, so. So anyway. This. You already know what I'm going to say. I'm not even going to say it. How's that? I'm going to aggravate you. Oh my God. Okay. So they protect it very well, package-wise. Heatboys. Okay. Get these shoulders out of the way here. So let me get this guy a little better for you to see. And he's amazing. Oh my God. Guys, so I just noticed something too, and you should notice it. So you remember when the Ninja Turtle, the evolution of everything is so cool. You remember the Ninja Turtles when they first came out. I mean, I'm talking first. All red bandana, okay? Black and white. Red bandana. Red bandanas, sorry. Made for adults. No screwing around. I thought they came with a secondary head. But this right here, the dreads in the back, that's cool. Yeah. So, hey, you know what? They all have different personalities. And I think what they are doing, just because of the cartoon and stuff, I think they're kind of making Mikey more of a black dude. But, hey, it is what it is. That's just, you know, these days they're just swapping out a bunch of stuff. And I haven't watched or been down with the original red bandana Ninja Turtles. What is it, Larson and Laird? And I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong. Might not be Larson. Anyway, the original creators. Eastman. I think it's Eastman. I'm sorry, guys. So I started getting in with the 80s. The 80s cartoon type of deal. Later 80s, I guess. And my point being is, I'm getting excited here because what's going on is the evolution of the Turtles. You can see their colors. They all had the same bandana, red. They all had, you know, I'm pretty sure they all had their own unique personalities. You can't have all the same turtle, just do one person. But they all had unique personalities, whatever. But then over time, you start seeing they get different shades of color. They got their different bandanas. You know, the video game came out. It told that Ninja Turtles game in the arcade back in the day, the 4-player co-op. Oh, that was an amazing game. Turtles in Time, all that. But then it started showing, you know, different age on there. I remember when I saw Leonardo, he was 16. He was the oldest of the Turtles, which kind of made sense. I mean, he's the leader, a little more wiser. But that's a nice, and expecting a high-end Chogokin line to do this, you should be expecting it, is what I meant to say. Anyway, look at different skin tone. I mean, it's just cool. So, each turtle is going to be very unique on your shelf, is what I'm getting at. Let's pop the head on and complete this bad boy, huh? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. You know what? Also, the evolution of toys. I'm just putting this in, and I remember back in the day, you had to have their hands hold it. Fingers would be loose, a lot of figures. It's like, why couldn't we put a simple tab like this? The way he holds it, too. Man, just the subtlety of him holding it. His fingers... I just kind of caught that. Not even really wrapped around tight. Like he's ready to roll it, you know? He's kind of ready to... I don't know. That just... The way he was holding that just kind of struck me. It was like, wow, that looks cool. Okay, let me spin it around. I'm putting the other one in here. The other hand so we can get the true... Michelangelo, okay? There it is. Yeah. Oh, now you did it, boys. Now you did it. I had to. I'm sorry. Woo! These things are fucking... Yeah. Oh, he spins it himself! Did you fucking see that? He spun it himself. Oh my god. One of the best. One of the best. Woo! This is fucking... guys. Man, you need your fucking Michelangelo. Now check this out. Oh man, I can't even... What? You know what he's listening to? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What else you listening to? Tiptoeing in my Jordans, just bought a Porsche. Tiptoeing in my Jordans. Woo! Look at that, man. Oh, I can't wait for all of these. Remember they announced Krang is coming out. So, Leo is... You know what? Maybe... Oh, yeah, look. Oh, shit. Leo is number 1. And Mikey is number 3. Leo was the first release. And Mike is the second one from the series. So, whatever. Just, I don't know. I just kind of noticed it. I probably find... I'm going to try to find a, you know, maybe a cool effect to put on Mikey. I'm probably going to find a cool effect to put on him. I kind of want all of them to have a little bit of their own. But maybe not. Maybe I'll leave Leo like that. Leo came kind of plain. Alright, so he has on his earphones, okay? Boom. We're going to slowly build him up now. We're going to throw on his Lokes. Ooh, look at that, boys. He's coming alive. Alright? Oh, he looks like he's fucking... It's time to party, and he's not playing. Man! This guy's dope as fuck! Alright. Alright. These, I'm sorry. I'm losing track here, guys. I'm back on track, okay? So, this thing is just really tight. And by tight, I mean fucking awesome. Okay. Alright, so there's nothing we can do about it, but I'll show you. Little bit of white on top of the gray, and I don't know if you can see it, the fingerprint. Yeah, so the way they painted these shoulders or held the figures, they didn't wait quite long enough. But what are you going to do? I mean, no company is perfect, but I'm going to tell you right now, that small flaw for the engineering and everything else is just amazing. This guy is... Whew. Right now, he's better than Leo. I'm going to straight up tell you. He just seems... I don't know. I love Leo. I love the whole Heatboys thing going on. Just something about this one, though, man. I don't know. There's just something about... You know, it's kind of funny. It looks like pepperoni pizza slices. I saw this out of the corner of my eye. These red dot things. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's just me. Maybe I'm hungry. Now let's take a look at the shell. And the same as Leo. Do a quick comparison here. All right, a little bit of a different design. Again, we're gonna go back over it real quick. We'll do a side by side, whatnot. So here's the clip in, and I'm just kind of going step by step because so the shell bends with the figure, which is so cool. I mean, I know turtle shells don't bend, but this is a mech. All right. I think the Dreads edition is cool. All right. Shell on. Completed turtle look. There it is. Completed turtle look. Okay? For this, for normal. Not talking the extra mech. Not talking mech look. All right. We will get the nunchaku holder on here. All right. So that'll set them back and forth instead of up and down. I mean, if you wanted to be totally accurate, you'd have them here, but of course for articulation purposes and things like that. Alright. Now, we're going to open the accessories. Alright, we're going to open all this up. Or take it all. Alright. That, we're going to need this. We'll need the guns, ammo. I mean, these. NYC on the missiles. That's cool. Cowabunga. All right. All right. I'll look at these individually. This one is one of the shoulder. Oh, no, legs. And if you do that, the missiles might come out. So let me just check it, because these ones have the missiles in it. One, two, and three. So those go down like that. And if you notice, there's a little bit of white, but I think it's just a little bit of oxidation maybe from the paint when they packaged it, because you can see this white kind of film. Not a huge deal. It's actually wiping off. I didn't think it was going to come off. These open to reveal huge missile pods. Multiple missile pod here. This thing, I'm telling you. Heatboys. There's a lot of companies out there right now not doing wrong. And I know, the thing with Bandai is, and the reason why I'm going back to them is because they're kind of one of the OGs, if you will. And they're a strong one. I mean, they have their hand dipped in Gundam, Super Robots, I mean, a ton of different franchises and things like that. They partnered with, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's, Bandai Tamashii Nations. I know they partnered with them, or whatever that is. Partnered with a couple different companies, I guess, to release different things, franchises or whatnot. So that's why they're going to stay strong in the Chigoken game. But their old values and non-changing ways might not let them see too much into the future. I don't know. I'd hate to say too big to fail, but they're a pretty big company that's been around a while. I mean, I remember when I was young hearing the name Bandai. I remember I wanted them so bad, the tacky, stretchy warriors. I don't know if anybody remembers them. They were kind of a mess. They would be these like little mini You know those octopus that you throw against the wall and they slowly stick and crawl down and it looks like they're crawling as they're unsticking? They were kind of made out of that material, but they had a solid plastic head and hands, and then you could snap on like clamshell armor around them. And they would like, their articulation would basically be the bendy, jelly, rubbery stuff. So here's what they were saying about the gun. So I'm not twisting it with my hands. I'm just kind of seeing. I'm going to see if the pizza turns it on. I don't think mine came with batteries. I tried the pizza slice on it. It didn't come on. I'm just looking for... Oh, look at this. That's dope as fuck. No, just the attachments, I think, is in the tray with the stand and everything on it. So I'm just grabbing that so I can start hooking up the backpack missiles and things like this so we can check that out. The guns. Yeah, so we're going to need just a few pieces out of that, which I'll get now. The cap comes off. The sewer cap comes off to reveal the inside. I know but the sewer cap comes off. You can store the extra pieces inside. Look at that. Sick. Now I'll let you in on a little secret. So there's panels. You know what? I'm not gonna do... Yeah, you would take these off. I just got the spudger to make it easier. Okay. I don't know. These things remind me of the 80s Commander, which is kind of cool. Centurions, a.k.a. Centurions from the 80s. 80s Commander, they redid them. You know what? It's hard for me because I don't want to... Like, I want them to represent the turtles. I know they're not... I want original turtles in mech. I don't know if I want all the extras. There's an accessory in here where I think you can actually remove the shell, because this has the same slot right here, this fat wide slot, to put in. So it's like, what, I gotta remove the shell to put... I don't want to remove the shell. If, you know, maybe a cap came off or something. But anyway, I'll use the sides here to try to do something. Look at the attention to detail. Also, what up? If you're watching this Collectibles Hub on YouTube, he's a good channel too. He's new to me. I don't know if he's new. I haven't asked him yet. But real cool dude. He goes on the actual websites and shows you what's coming out, the prices, things like that. Heatboys, also, I just want to mention, I don't know if they're collabing with someone on this. I think they are, but they're doing a collab with, I don't know. They're making new figures. Their original IP, it seems, and they're going to be like samurai, cyborg, ninja kind of, you know, they have some black and white renderings that you, or prototypes, I'm sorry, that you can see. Not black and white, just kind of like the off-white prototype. Just something to kind of look forward to. It doesn't look like I would be into it. It looks like they have some vehicles as well. Found it, boys, with the help of a spudger. So the top piece comes off. This is where this big, fat, long piece comes in. And this is all metal. And this goes right on his shoulder. So let me hook it all up. Got that on. He's coming along. This little gold piece comes off of the forearm. So we can put the gun on. if you're gonna go for this, I haven't tried any other look yet, but I know right now maybe this might help. If you're gonna go for this look, you're gonna take that piece. You'll see them. They're the only piece that looks like that. And to avoid the shoulders, especially if you want to get the height, make sure just to bend it to curve back around so you can get around the shoulder piece. He's just looking so cool, man. All right, boys. Check it. You know what's nice? Listen, I wasn't going to do it, but there's too much of this white residue around for me to ignore at this point. So I'm going to hit him with the Honda spray. Polish him up. See, it's up there. Look at. See, I want to hit that. That's frictiony too much. So you have this look here. I don't want to put the guns on. The guns, well, I kind of do, but I don't know. They don't fit in the pegs here if you put the missiles. Maybe that's too much on the back. Because I don't see any where the guns and missiles are on the back like that. There's so many different ways to customize this figure. I mean, you can put the guns down here. But, I mean, I want to keep them Ninja Turtle with mech. Look, you can put these like that to kind of use them as a, you know, the Sonic Blast. Those things that make you cover your ears. They're using them like the kind of microwave technology. So that's kind of cool. Makes you put your weapons down, and then... And it makes sense. He has the earphones on, so when this thing's blasting you and you're hearing, it doesn't affect him, which is cool. So that kind of, I mean, it makes sense. I'm going to display him with this on here. So he's going like that. That's it. I mean, that might seem like overkill, but I'm not a Ninja Turtle purist. It doesn't bother me if he has some cool stuff. You can put some stuff... This is the thing. You can put some stuff from Mikey on Leo if you wanted, but I just want to tell you, Leo came with some stuff. It was their first release. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Usually the first ones, whatever, they need work, and then they improve over time. But, long story short, Heatboys, amazing. Get yourself the collection now. They're still cheap enough. You can get Raphael shipped for about $200, probably less if you look around. You got coupons, whatever. Use your favorite store. I appreciate you guys subscribing. This is awesome. We're going to keep this going. I know this video was probably long, whatever, but there was just so much cool shit to show you guys. We have the demo turtle calling in for the big boys here. Mikey, I need backup. Heatboys, baby. Get it. Peace.